What's up, man? It's Hendon back with another vlog, and before I get into the video, I just want to ask y'all to be real with me and tell me how this hat look. Tell me how the fedora look, bro. Like, don't hate. You can politely say if it's ugly, just be like, bro, with all due respect, the hat ugly, like you not rocking it. But I'm gonna be real with you, I think I'm rocking it. I think it looks straight, like, and I was wearing it out in public, but then my woman wanna start hating. She say, take it off. You look crazy. You look like a granddad. You look like somebody's daddy. I'm like, I am somebody's daddy. First of all, I'm Kaden daddy. Secondly, I'm your daddy too. I'll never quit playing, but nah, be real with me though. Just let me know how it look. Yeah, I'll post y'all. Let me know how it look. You know, I think it look clean, especially with the foil shirt. It looks straight with the black. You feel me? Y'all ain't even for the flex on y'all. This hat look clean, but let's go ahead and get into the video, man. This video is about how I got my real estate license. Let me put a disclaimer, this is not how to get your real estate license, XYZ, follow these steps, and you gonna be a real estate agent. No, this is how I got my real estate license. So to start, we have to rewind about 3 years ago, right before Kaden was born. I was in the middle of deciding whether or not I'm gonna go back to FIT or I'm gonna stay in Gainesville and be with my son. So ultimately, we all know I decided to stay in Gainesville and get a job and take care of my son. So literally a week before Kaden was born, I got a job as an intern at a real estate company. I was an ISA, that stands for Inside Sales Agent, and you don't need your license to do that. Basically, I was just a telemarketer, or if you called the real estate office, I was the first person that you talked to on the phone. And just through that process, I started liking real estate in that environment. I really liked the freedom they had to set their own schedules and all that, and it really opened my eyes up to entrepreneurship because you really got to run your own business. So eventually, about 2 months after Kaden was born, I started taking the real estate licensing course, and it took me about 6 months because I really wasn't dedicated to like how I should have been. But basically, from the day you pass the final exam in that course, you have 2 years from that day to pass the state exam. So I passed the course exam, and I think it was December 27th, 2017. So let's just say the end of December 2017. I had 2 years, so basically I had until December 2019 to pass the state exam. So I took the state exam once while I was still in Gainesville in January 2018, and I failed it. You need a 75 to pass. I got a 66 the first time. So after that, I was just like, I know that I'm gonna go back to play football, and I'm gonna just put real estate on pause for right now. So after that, that's when, you know, I found UWF in 2018. I played football. 2019, I played football. But in about September, October 2019, football season, you know, I wasn't playing as much snaps that I thought I was gonna be playing. So I was like, dang, you know, graduation coming up. You know, I thought I was gonna be able to get more exposure, and I kind of gave up on my football dreams. So I was like, man, I need to figure something out. And I was like, well, let me see if I'll be able to get my real estate license. Cause then I was like trying to remember, I'm like, I think I have 2 years to do it. So then I looked it up and I was like, I have basically, this was in September 2019. I was like, dang, I have basically 3.5 months to get my license still without having to repay for the course. Cause the course costs a lot of money. So I was like, dang, let me hurry up and study up and just take the state exam and pass it. So my goal basically was pass the state exam by my birthday, find a real estate office in December, and then start real estate in January 2020. Cause my birthday is November 23rd. So I was like, if I get my real estate license by November 23rd, I can start looking for a company throughout December, and then start actually doing real estate in January. Sounds like a good plan, but you know how to get my license first. So in September and October and throughout November, I was studying my butt off. I'm talking about waking up 5 in the morning, studying, and I took the exam 3 times. I took it the beginning of November, got a 72. Then I took it, then I was like, okay, I remember I got a refresher on the test. And then I was like, okay, I know I need to study. So I studied for like another week. And then it was like the week of my birthday. I'm like, dang, I really want to meet this goal. So I scheduled it the Wednesday before my birthday. Just because of my class schedule, I wouldn't miss any class. I literally got a 74. I needed a 75 to pass. I literally got a 74. So I was like, dang. I went home. I rescheduled the test for the next day because I knew that I needed to take the test on Thursday because we were going out of town to play a game. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to get it before my birthday if we go out of town, because obviously we gonna be out of town playing football. So I rescheduled it the next day during class, and I was like, forget that, I'm not going to class, I'm gonna go get my real estate license. So literally the next day, I passed it right before my birthday. I think it was like November 19th or something like that is when I got my real estate license, and November 23rd is my birthday. And then, you know, I was going right on plan. I freaking went to a couple real estate brokerages, and you know, I found Keller Williams, and I really liked what they had to offer. So I chose them. And then in January 2020, you know, my mindset wasn't really right. That's when my mental health started going downhill. So it was like hard for me to try to it was hard for me to try to do real estate when my mental wasn't right and it was something brand new. And like, I was trying, but I wasn't giving it my best effort. I'm gonna be straight up with you. And you know, it takes a lot of time for real estate to build up. And if I would have committed myself to it like I said I was gonna do, if I would have just stuck with it, I probably would have been successful at it. But you know, I was just not in the right mindset, and my mental health was like really down bad at the beginning of this year. So that was basically how my real estate story was. I still have my real estate license, but I'm not gonna keep on paying my agent fees for Keller Williams, so I'm not gonna be a real estate agent with them. But I will be a real estate licensee, and I plan to continue renewing my real estate license, because you never know what can happen. You know, one day I do want to invest in real estate and make that another way so I can get income. But you know, who knows what can happen? It's still the beginning of that journey. But you know, one day I do want to invest in real estate, and I do want to, you know, get passive income from that. You know, they say it's passive because you're not doing anything, but when you really think about it and you start talking to people who do it, it's not passive. Everything you do to make money, you won't have to work for it unless you invest, but then your money working for you, and that's a whole nother conversation. And I'm not knowledgeable enough on those topics to even sit here and talk to you about that. But with all that being said, man, you know the vibes. Faith, family, focus, fulfill. Because with a strong faith, family, and focus, you will fulfill your dreams. And man, y'all be real for me, man. Let me know how the fedora look on my head. You feel me? I think I look clean. If I look mean, let me know. You already know, man. 4F, 4L. You know the vibes, man. With a strong faith, family, and focus, you will fulfill your dreams.